Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, seeing mostly cloudy conditions and mild temperatures to start the day today. We'll see a mild day ahead with temperatures climbing up to around 80 degrees and a very low end chance we see a shower in the area. Most of the activity should stay to our southwest. We'll be keeping an eye on that as we move through the day today. Take a look at our current surface analysis. We have a cold front just off to the north-northwest. That's going to be dropping down into the local area, and that will be the focal point of some of that shower activity that fires off again off to the southwest of the local area, and slowly that will bring in some onshore flow as we go later into the evening. So just a very slight chance of any activity making it here locally, but otherwise seeing those winds turning onshore as we go into the evening and continuing onshore as we go into our Thursday. Current conditions this morning: broken deck at 14,000 feet and broken at 25,000 feet. Winds out of the west at 10 knots, seeing some peak winds up around 17 to 18 knots. Temperature 68 degrees. Relative humidity is at 72%. Take a look at our current visible satellite as well as the composite radar. We can see some light radar returns that are tracking eastward across the area within this cloud deck. Not expecting any precipitation from any of that. Just some lingering reflectivity from some showers that were firing earlier well off to the west. So dry as we move through the day today. Again, just watching some showers firing off down in that southwestern region, more towards the Virginia Beach area as that boundary sinks through the day today. We'll take a look at the NAM model here to see what we can expect, picking up on some of that light radar return activity this morning. But again, as we move through the day today, seeing dry conditions over the local area. We'll continue to see a mix of mostly to partly cloudy conditions at times as we move through the day today, and as that boundary sinks southward, we start to see some of that shower activity firing off again to that southwest area. Do expect that boundary to assist in keeping that activity off in that region, with just that very low end chance of maybe a shower moving up close to or just south of the local Wallops area. And as we go into the evening, we'll see that activity continue pushing southward and out of the area. We'll see winds turning onshore. We'll have a slight chance of maybe some patchy fog in the area for the early morning hours tomorrow with that onshore low-level moisture and some light winds around the region. As we move into the day tomorrow, looking at mainly dry conditions through the entirety of the day, we will see a very slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm late in the day as some shower activity fires off to the west. But again, a similar situation where we're expecting that to stay out of the local area, but just a very slight chance we see a shower creep in closer to Wallops. As we go overnight Thursday into the day on Friday, we will see a chance of some low clouds early on before the winds shift more southwesterly and start to pick up moving into the day on Friday. It does look like we'll see some breezy conditions with a decent chance of seeing a wind advisory during the daytime hours on Friday. And then later in the day, we'll start to see a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm popping up and moving into the local area. So if we look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, overall green conditions as we move through our working hours today. We'll see again mix of mostly to partly cloudy skies, keeping that ceiling around 14,000 feet as we move through the morning hours, and then seeing that break as we get into the first part of the afternoon, and then good chance of seeing a ceiling develop around 4,000 feet as we get later in the afternoon. That's when we'll see some of that shower activity firing off south and southwest of the local area. That's going to give us a very slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm in the area, but again, expecting that to stay to the south of the Wallops region. Otherwise, we'll see those winds shift more westerly to northwesterly as we move through the day today. Seeing our peak gust up around 19 knots. We'll see those winds start to subside a bit as we go into the evening time frame, and that's when we'll see those winds actually shifting onshore out of the east and continuing to weaken as we go through the overnight time frame. We will see a ceiling likely developing around 5,000 feet moving through that overnight time frame. And that's when we'll see about a 30% chance for some patchy fog or mist around the area as we get through the hours of 2 to 6 a.m. local. So we do pick up that yellow risk for reduced ceilings with that possibility there. Otherwise, tides are running slightly below normal. And Thursday, overall green conditions expected for our weather risk, mostly to partly cloudy conditions at times. Very slight chance of that shower late in the day. Most likely past the close of business on Thursday if it is to occur. Otherwise, a high of 70 degrees with that onshore breeze keeping things slightly cooler than what we'll see today. Thursday night, we'll see mostly cloudy to partly cloudy conditions. That very slight chance of a shower early and a slight chance for some low clouds early, so we do keep that yellow risk for that low cloud possibility. Otherwise, the low is 62 degrees and partly to mostly cloudy for Friday with that slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm later in the day, more so into the evening. Otherwise, seeing a breezy day, so we do have an orange risk for those winds that are above 25 knots. Decent chance of seeing a wind advisory. Another warm day similar to what we'll see today with a high of 80 degrees, and we do have that yellow risk for that slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm later in the day and into the evening time frame. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.